can't see my face really. I don't know. Why is it like that? I don't know. I'm gonna record it and then see if I want to post it. Dang. I'm looking like powder. This is crazy. Why is it neon? That is so strange. Whatever. I don't even care for real. I'm not even gonna hold you. I have to do this from this way, I guess. I had to repair some of my cards today. This shit is too tight on my head. I'm not even gonna lie. Release, release, release. Okay. Reverse, reverse. Doing a bad job at shuffling right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Playing around. I'm sorry. 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 Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Okay. So you're working towards something that you know will make you happy. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck that you know will bring you success, that you know will bring you fulfillment. You're working towards something that is going to yield good results. Something about cycles. You know, like how there's a season to put in the work and then there's a season to reap the harvest. I feel like you're putting in the work now for that harvest season later. I think that you're planning something and you're following through, or you should follow through. Like, you don't give up. I would say, like, for me personally, if I have something that I know I need to do but I like lose interest due to burnout or something like that, I try to revamp the way I approach it. And then with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom, you see she's studying. She's kind of content with what she's doing. So find a way to be content about what you're approaching, about what you're mastering. You know, like recognizing what that looks like for you. So if you know you're someone who you like to make it fun, maybe flashcards or, you know, something like that. I'm not going to get on here and give a whole lesson about learning techniques, but that would be my best bet, because it's kind of like when you plant something and you know how, like, you can't force something to sprout. You just have to tend to it as best you can, and, you know, with your best foot forward, you hope that it yields the best results. And the hope partly because you had the intentions for the best, but also because you worked for it to be the best. But it's like you can't control when it sprouts, so to speak. So but you have a lot of control over how it sprouts and how well, how fruitful it is. So feeling like get in flow with your flow state, so that whatever you're doing, it can be something that's not so arduous, something that's not so forced. No one likes to be forced to do anything, but there are things you have to do. So why not make it a bit more enjoyable? Why not make it a bit more digestible? I'm gonna leave this Nine of Pentacles out, and I'm gonna see what's right here. The Justice card, the Magician. Oh my God. Justice, Magician, and the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, the Page of Pentacles is another studying, ready to learn, ready to work. You're an apprentice with something, or you're just starting out, and that's okay. Every journey starts with the very first step forward. So there's nothing wrong with that. The Justice and the Magician. I feel like whatever you're doing, you're balancing out. You're like paying your dharma. You're like paying good fortune forward, if that's the right word. That's the right terminology. I feel like you know what I mean. Like you're investing in your future, And then with the Magician here, again, like change your approach if one way isn't working for you, to ensure that you stay on task and that you stick to your objectives and goals. There's other ways to go about things, A tiger, a leopard, and a wolf, and an eagle, they all hunt differently, but the thing they have in common is they hunt, they're predators. They focus in on something and then they go after it. And understanding, the resources you have within your own mind, as well as the resources that you have to help you complete the goal or whatever it is that you're working towards, is also a good understanding. It's also a good footing. So it's kind of like just set your intention to stay in alignment with your goals. That's always wonderful. I'm gonna keep these as well. And then we are going to get lastly an outcome card. Oh, the Devil in the Hierophant. The Devil. The Devil. Now, we all know the devil means like something negative or something like it's got a hold on you, something, whatever. But I think in this sense, the devil is also you taking control of your own future. You stepping away from, or stepping out of a cycle and stepping into a cycle, stepping into an attachment, stepping into an agreement in order to reach a goal of some sort. It's not always a bad thing. The devil energy is represented by Capricorn, and Capricorn rules accomplishing goals. But you don't get to Capricorn without mastering Virgo, which is prioritizing, and you don't get to prioritizing you don't get to Virgo without being first at Taurus and understanding what needs to be achieved. So there you have the all-encompassing Earth trine or whatever. So understanding what needs to be achieved, prioritizing what gets achieved first, and then actually following through and completing the goal. That right there, that's what I feel like this represents right here. It's just like there's no more staying stuck. There's no more acting like you don't have the power to move forward. There's no more acting like you don't have what it takes. You do. Again, if you must change your approach, if you must figure out what other resources are available to you so that you can complete this. And then with Hierophant here, Saraswati, you see how many different things she's doing, she's mastering. So maybe professional help isn't a bad thing. Oh, and then Judgment, and then Empress. Like, I mean, this is wonderful. All these major arcana is crazy. Not crazy in a bad way, but the energy here is big. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles at the top. Like, Don't stop. Do not stop. I don't give a fuck if you, what did Lil Wayne say? He was like, I don't know, he not gonna stop even if his leg broke, he gonna hop or something like that. Like, don't stop. No matter what you do, keep going. Even if it's just like an hour a day, 30 minutes a day, going back to it twice a day. Like, don't, whatever your goal is, whether it's losing weight, eating better, who gives a fuck, and whatever else is next, like, do not stop. This is amazing, because it just proves how much in control you are right now in the moment for whatever is next to come. I always say everything now is preparation for the next phase, and that's gotten me through so much, because I always knew that my next step was always determined by what I do now, what I think now, how I can adjust now to get into a place to be able to go after what I want. And with all of that to say, honey, I mean, the current reading is you're doing it. You're doing it. Like, the Devil, Hierophant, Judgment, and Empress, like, you really have the power to master a school of thought, bring it to fruition, and use it, practically put it into play so that you can receive all the benefits. I mean, I don't know, you know, and all of the major arcana are made up by these two minor arcana, or these three. I'll say these three. 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. What you do every day and how you align to it and the way you find joy in it and how you stick with it will definitely determine, you know, how far you take it. And I think you should take it pretty fucking far, because Justice, and it's about to rain. That's so strange. It's so surprising when it rains here. It's weird. So the Justice with the Magician card is just like, pay it forward to yourself. You've earned the right within. Like, you've went far enough. Now it's definitely time to balance out your energy and put it to good use. You know, like, you can change your outcome. You can change how things go for you. You can change your steps forward. You can be adaptable. What did Jet Li say? He was like, stay like water, be like water, stay fluid. If you must. But you know what else? Water retains memory, it retains energy. So do what you can to retain whatever you're learning, whatever you're putting yourself, whatever you're putting your energy into, because this is longevity. This will pour into whatever next cycles are to come. This will be an underlying current in all of that. And that's a good thing. If you're pouring your energy into something good, it's a good thing. Yeah, I'm done. I don't think I have to go any further. I really don't. This is amazing. It really is. I'm so happy for you. I'm gonna claim this, honey, because this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing over here. This is cool. This is cool. All right.